Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and this gorgeous implement from CountyComm is the new Titanium Armorer's Precision Hammer by Maritac. This is the 12-inch version. There's also an 8-inch version. Now, Titanium's got a whole bunch of unique features, and this was actually created by the request of one of their aerospace clients for what they called a delicate operations hammer. Now, for delicate operations, for me, I appreciate titanium. It does have quite a few features, being non-corrosive, non-ferrous, and doesn't reverberate the same way steel hammers do. I could use it on bikes, most likely, probably as a gunsmithing tool. Certainly has a place in automotive as well. However, there are some other suggested uses that CountyComm offers, like you could work on satellites, MRI machines, avionics, navigation equipment, weapons systems, the usual stuff you got lying around the house. But overall, beautiful execution here. Look at that texture in the titanium handle. Now, the 1-inch faces on the 12-inch model are plastic, brass, and then down here you'll notice there's also a hardened steel face. And you might be thinking, well, gee, if I was going to go work on the MRI machine in my basement, I wouldn't want any ferrous metal. So I could easily pop that off, and it does come with 2 additional faces, the ones that usually get deformed. This is a Rockwell of about 59, so you're probably not going to dent that thing. But anyway, so now I've made it a completely non-ferrous, mostly titanium hammer here. The 8-inch one has a weight of a little over 10 ounces. This 12-inch one cracks the scale, believe it or not, at almost 23 ounces. There is some substance to this thing. It does come apart up at the top here. You can unscrew this out. You can see the beautiful titanium machining that CountyComm and Maritac are famous for. Now, this is a limited run. This was a request by one of their clients, but they made what they call a small batch of 50 each of the 8-inch and the 12-inch. Now, the 12-inch is about $150. The 8-inch is about $75, to give you some idea of the cost of some of these, which actually does put it in line with, a lot of claw hammers that are utilizing titanium heads. Overall, feels great in the hand, excellent execution. Now, this is pretty heavy. This is obviously, as a brass, and this one feels heavier, and it is, than the steel head. So there is some flip around with this, which I noticed, because that brass really wants to get to work. Also, I'll be going into that. Here is the 12-inch Hooligan, the Hooligan Halligan tool. Notice that a lot of the CountyComm stuff, they have that cage number on it. The cage just simply means that this is a commercial and government entity. That's what CAGE stands for. It's kind of like you're pre-approved to sell stuff to the government. They already know about your company, filled all the paperwork out. So I'm going to have some fun with that, but I thought that's kind of, I can get into about anything with that. But overall, beautiful, beautiful design. They knocked it out of the park again. If you're interested in any kind of a heavy use titanium precision armorers type hammer, there's the 12-inch and then the much smaller, much lighter 8-inch. And with that, Doc out.